Hello everybody and welcome to another installment of the Soong Files. Everything you never wanted to know about the Star Trek. Today we're going to be talking about the Solanae. The Solanae are a mysterious race of humanoid-like aliens whose molecular structure is based on sonalogen, a substance that is only stable in subspace. They primarily live within a tertiary subspace manifold and cannot survive unassisted in normal space. Subspace is a spatial continuum with significantly different properties from our own space and time. A subspace drive is an integral part of making a warp field, and without it, there would be no faster-than-light travel in the Star Trek multiverse. Because of this, warp drive can sometimes cause subspace interference, which draws the attentions of the Solanae. They use this interference as a way to bridge the gap between normal space and subspace, and proceed to abduct people, plants, animals, and galactic anomalies for study. The most notable interaction with the Solanae occurred in the year 2369, when the Solanae discovered the USS Enterprise D using a new sensor modification that allowed the ship to scan deeper into subspace. Drawn by their sensor signals, the Solanae began secretly abducting members of the crew from the Enterprise D to perform experiments on them. The Solanae are a vaguely humanoid species, characterized by bulbous eyes, beaks, and clawed three-fingered hands. The complete physiology is unknown to us because most of their bodies are hidden by hooded metallic robes. It wasn't until the year 2409 that the Solanae were encountered again. The Solanae served the Iconians as a scientist caste, and would often use their invasive techniques to learn more about the species inhabiting the Alpha and Beta quadrants. The Iconians requested this information to help build weapons to defeat the Alliance forces during the Iconian War. However, the Solanae are a formidable force unto their own right. They use a technologically advanced race that uses automated drones, has the ability to manipulate tetryon particles, uses invasive medical technology, and has the ability to transport individuals from normal space into their subspace domain for study. The Solanae also maintains a flotilla of Obelisk 1 carrier-type ships in subspace, and employ their drone technology to augment full crews and fighter pilots. With that being said, the full-scale scope of the Solanae's technical prowess can be seen from their ability to create Dyson spheres. These massive sphere-like structures are built around a sun to harness that star's energy and provide a living space for all the species within the sphere. As it stands today, it is likely that the Solanae constructed the Jenolan, Solanae, and Andromeda Dyson spheres, as their internal architecture and advanced technology appear to be of the same origin. After the end of the Iconian War, the Solanae retreated back into subspace and haven't been seen since. However, the Alliance has tried to contact the Solanae to discuss a peace treaty, but all attempts so far have been met with silence. So that wraps up this episode of the Soong Files. We talked today a little bit about the Solanae, which is a mysterious alien race that some of you guys may remember from one of the old episodes of TNG called Schisms, where Riker was complaining about getting a lack of sleep, and then it turned out that he was actually being abducted by the Solanae in the middle of the night to be experimented on. And that was our first interaction with them, and then Star Trek Online brought them back into the fold as the scientist cast for the Iconians, and they kind of helped out a little bit during that process. What do you guys think of these guys? Do you guys feel like their intentions are malicious, or do you think that similar to that of the, giant crystalline entity, that they're just doing what they feel is normal to them, and, they don't really mean to do harm, but that's just part of their process, and in terms of living, talking about the crystalline entity, the crystalline entity eats life by the planet whole, and just fucking wrecks planets, but, it's just doing its own thing. It just has a right to be in the universe. You don't think about an ant when you step on it with your boot, and with the crystalline entity. And these guys may not know, the Solanae may not know that they're actually hurting people in a way that we view it as hurt. They may view it as something completely different. So what do you guys think about that? Do you think that their intentions are malicious, or do you think that they, are just doing their thing and not actually meaning to be harming those inside the Alpha and Beta quadrants? I'm curious to hear what you guys think. I appreciate you guys checking out this video. Please throw a like and a subscribe up, and follow me on Twitter at RealKetwalski. Live long and prosper, my Trekkies!